I can hear you.
Okay, you are recording now. Okay, hopefully you can all hear me. So thank you so much for coming today. So I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for being online and being present. And I know that this is going to be crucial for your business, and this is really going to help you. So what we are going to do is play a small YouTube clip that's really going to help you just understand why social media is crucial to your business and your online business with Global Wealth Trade. So I'm going to let you all know who I am. I'm Brooke Reeves from Global Wealth Trade Luxury Consultant. I've been in the business since May, and social media is my thing, so I have become a guru even more so now that I've entered into the online space with Global Wealth Trade. I'm hoping that this video will come up very soon. If Stacey could let us know that that is going to work, that would be great. All right, so I'm just going to keep going, and once we can go to that YouTube clip, then we will. Just bear with me. Yep. Just going to the next screen, so just bear with me. So today's lessons. So basically, I put here that today's lessons because I don't want you to feel like I'm dictating to you. Remember, this is your business, and remember, this is my opinion only on social media. There's so many different ways and tactics you can use social media
Muted.
online business. These are just some of the ways that I feel that have worked for myself, and they've worked for some of the millionaire and billionaires that I've worked with previously as well. So what we're going to be talking about today is
Unmuted.
social media. So facts on why social media is very much part of our business and why you should be using this effect. It's a free tool, right? Your personal Facebook, so is this reflecting your business, and why do we use our personal Facebook to showcase our business? Niche pages, so are you looking for leads, or do you want leads? Who are you attracting, and do you have a niche? Groups and pages, so are you all on the right groups, pages on social media, and do you know how to use these groups and pages to your advantage? LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, etc. So have you set up all these accounts? And do's and don'ts on social media, pay attention here, as this will be crucial to your business. So while we're still waiting for this video to come up, because I think that it's a fantastic YouTube video for all of you to see, so it will be played at one point during this session. But if you could all please make sure that you have your Facebook up and ready at the same time now, because I think that would be really good to see your Facebook and see visually what you can do on your Facebook and what you can't do. So I'll just leave you for 2 minutes to get your Facebooks up and ready. Hope you've got a pen, paper, recording, whatever you're doing out there. So why social media? So this was where the clip was going to be played. Actually, I think I'm going to try and play the clip now and see if it actually works. Okay, so I know you all heard that. Awesome. So there were some really good stats on social media. So that will actually be, I will actually send that in our group, that actual link, and you can write down the stats for that. But that just basically shows what's happening with social media. So basically by 2020, if we're not online or we're not on social media, then I don't know what you're doing. So we're going to go into our personal Facebook now. So that is actually you and your network that you've already generated by having your Facebook since whenever. So here I've just basically used my Facebook pictures because obviously this is my session. I didn't want to use anyone else's out of respect as well. So a couple of things with your personal Facebook. So first thing would be, does your personal Facebook reflect you as a real human and you as your business? So basically, I understand that your personal Facebook, you don't have to use it as a business platform, but why not use it as a business platform in a cheeky way? So basically, make sure that your personal Facebook reflects you as a real human and your business. So for mine, if you actually click on, you actually go on my personal Facebook, you'll see that I've got a picture with myself on there, so actually looking all nice and glamorous. I've done a bit of product placement there with the fairy glasses on. I've also put my shoes, I love my shoes, on my cover as well. And if you go and scroll through my Facebook, you'll actually see that there is like all posts about my life, my business, and all sorts of things. So we're going to go through that as well. So the second picture you can see is of me and my beautiful husband. So basically, that's what I'm trying to make you understand with personal Facebook is keep it personal, keep it human still. So your personal Facebook should always have 2 to 3 posts per day. So 2 personal posts and 1 business post, but be cheeky and utilize your personal posts. So I use guerrilla marketing or product placement tactics, which I'll go through next. So what I do with my Facebook, I always make sure there's 2 to 3 posts a day, and always make sure there's 2 personal. What I mean by 2 personal is that there's 1 here with me and my husband. We're in Rottnest, we're on a boat, beautiful day with this guy, living is what we are doing. So basically we're saying that, that we're living, we've sort of been cheeky there, and, saying that I'm, having a good time, I'm in Rottnest and so forth. I've also done product placement there as well because I've got my fairy glasses on. The colour of the ocean looks incredible. So people actually wanting to know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So you're kind of keeping a mystery there. On the second one, it is a picture of me and some of my business partners. And basically, I've written, watch out, millionaires in the making. Now, I just want to give you a bit of information on that particular post. I actually have had 5 millionaires contact me in the last 2 weeks since that, 2 weeks since that post has been put up, asking me, am I a millionaire, what I'm doing, who am I, how can I organically and naturally do social media, what am I doing? They're just asking a million questions. 2 things have come onto it. So one thing, I'm training their team on social media and getting paid for it, which is awesome. The second thing, I'm actually talking to them about my business, Global Wealth Trade. So it's quite cool. You can see also there I've put hashtags. Now hashtags, if all of the social media newbies don't know what hashtags mean or what they do, basically when you click on a hashtag, so if you go onto my social media page or my personal page, click on one of those hashtags, you'll see every post that I've put with that particular hashtag. So as much as you do with hashtags, it means that you're going to be seen consistently in the back of social media. And also it's like keywords, right? So you'll be able to basically make this keyword a $1 million keyword, and I know people probably don't want me to mention this, but the Kardashians are very good at this. They're my famous friends. They use hashtags very well, and if you click on hashtag Kardashian collection, you'll actually see that it's got over 1 million views. But also hashtag GWT, you'll see that that's got quite a few views as well. So keep using all those hashtags. Also, for those that are on the call that are from Australia and New Zealand, in our Diamond Legacy page in the files section, there's actually a list of all the hashtags that Sanaz Human would love us to start using. You don't have to use all of them, but just use some of them. Another tool, another tip on hashtags as well, please don't use more than 5. Please don't bombard us with your hashtags. I don't want you to. And you'll see the last image. So that's basically myself with my fairy handbag, my posh necklace on, and I've been cheeky again. This is a personal post. So I've been cheeky again saying, good luxurious bag and the posh necklace always makes me feel better. So it's basically being cheeky, product placement, using a personal post, and also the hashtags there too. So let's go over that again. Number 1, is your Facebook reflecting your business? Is it reflecting you as a real human, and are you being cheeky and making sure that both of those combine? We're going to talk about guerrilla marketing and product placement next as well. The other thing I want to talk about social media or Facebook as well is basically say, please don't rant or vent on Facebook. Your dirty laundry is not for me, it's for you. You can go to a party and do your ranting and venting with your friends. I don't want to see it on Facebook. Your new networks don't want to see it on Facebook. And basically the millionaire that's watching you in the background doesn't want to see that on Facebook. It also doesn't, it doesn't show that you're consistent, right? It doesn't show that you're a consistent human and you've got it together. Okay, most of us, you know, we have those days where they're really bad, someone's annoyed us, whatever. Keep it to yourself. The last one I'm going to say is be consistent. If you actually be consistent by doing these 2 to 3 posts a day on your personal Facebook and keeping that up to date with what you would like to showcase to your networks, then that's actually going to start build up a following. So my following is actually at 5,000 now, and that's been in a year making. So if you keep consistent every day, then that's basically you being able to basically showcase your business, but also be able to keep that following there, keep that interest there. The other side to my personal Facebook, which I have done, which is something I didn't want to do, but I did do, and it has been fabulous for me to do it, is that I've opened my personal Facebook to the public. Now that does come with some risks, and some of those risks are that you'll get private messages from people that you have no idea. They'll send you random things in private messages that you don't actually want in those private messages, but you can block, you can delete. So don't worry, don't stress out. So that's personal Facebook. At the end of this session, I will be doing Q&A, so you can ask me more on your personal Facebook as well.
Well, before we go, I wanted to ask why do you say no hashtags?
I say 5 hashtags, Rob, because we don't want to bombard our social media with hashtags, our personal social media with hashtags. It is just a rule in the social media world that they actually become quite annoying. People switch you off. It's actually an annoyance factor rather than nothing to do with too many keywords or whatnot. It's actually an annoyance factor for people. So I hope that helps you. And it just makes it a little bit neater, a little bit cleaner. By the way, I don't want to read the Bible. You know, I can go get the book. I can go get it and read it every night. I don't want to read a Bible on your Facebook as a post. I'll get bored. I want to see something visual. I want to see you know, what you're doing, obviously keep the mystery about you, and I want to know who you are. I don't want to read a Bible. Is there any more questions on that? No? Okay. I'm just going to go next. So I just spoke about guerrilla marketing before. So I've just put a link in at the top there that will just explain guerrilla marketing a little bit further for you. But basically with guerrilla marketing, I'll give you an example, and down the bottom as well, I'll put a YouTube clip. So when we finish this session, please check out obviously what guerrilla marketing means, and also please check out this YouTube clip. I'm going to explain what's in this YouTube clip first. So basically guerrilla marketing. Now, actually guerrilla marketing started with an Australian guru, and he's pretty awesome. He lives in a penthouse in New York, actually. And a guy who wanted to start out his own fashion industry, or sorry, business, actually went to him and said, I don't have any money, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to get my product out there, I don't know how to basically get an audience that I need now. So they came up with actually spray painting the Air Force One with his tag of his hashtag of his business on Air Force One. For those who don't know, Air Force One is actually the US President's plane. So can you imagine going to spray paint on the US President's plane? Pretty cool. But what it is basically they got their phone or their camera phone on their mobile, and they did this whole reenactment, and they ran into the Air Force One airport, tagged his business name on the side of Air Force One, and then uploaded that actual clip on YouTube. What happened from there? He got over 2 million views. It went completely viral, and now he's a billionaire. So does that make sense? You're actually talking, you're actually doing something for free. And by the way, he didn't actually spray paint Air Force One. They actually, someone had an old plane and they did it up like Air Force One. So, but actually it made that much controversy that it went viral, and he's now a billionaire, and this happened 2-3 years ago. So, you know, guerrilla marketing basically means what it is or it isn't. Does that make sense? Another way is for the Super Bowl in America, they had the girl from Pitch Perfect do an advert for it. She was sitting there, she was putting her makeup on, and she was swearing her head off, talking about nothing to do with Super Bowl, but then she was being quite funny, but then at the end of it, it just had the Super Bowl link at the bottom of the advert. So basically what it is, you're actually talking about not the business, but then you're actually putting the business at the bottom. So you're making me get enticed in you being funny or talking about something that's not even related to your business, and then you're putting your clip or your web link or whatever it is at the bottom of this particular ad. Or it could be a post, it could be a video, it could be anything like that. But guerrilla marketing basically isn't or is, and I hope that makes sense. Does anyone have any questions on that? So basically I put here, i.e. your products, but in an unusual way that your audience will want to know more. So you're enticing your audience from something that isn't or is, so they're unsure, so you're making them want to know. So again, go to the above link when we finish this session, and you'll find out what guerrilla marketing really means in a real terms. I'm just giving you layman's. And then the bottom one is actually the YouTube clip of the guy who did the Air Force One guerrilla marketing tactic.
So Shirley has a question for Shirley. I'm going to ask you a question. Are you there, Shirley? Hopefully. Shirley, did I lose Shirley there? Hello. Okay, Shirley, if you've got a question, you can just type into the questions and then we'll be able to answer for you.
So I'm going to keep going. Shirley, if you just want to ask the question, you can ask it at any point. The other side to marketing that I mentioned before is called product placement. So I've put the definition here. So basically you can read that. I'm sure you can all read. But product placement happens a lot in American movies, right? So basically, you could wear your Global Wealth Trade, your fairy, your posh, your fairy mosh, and basically you're not saying what it is. So you're putting it there so people can see it. So you're putting it there so we can see what it is, what it isn't. So it's very similar to guerrilla marketing, but you're putting it in the background. You could be doing a peace sign with the ocean, but then to the right there could be a sign of Global Wealth Trade. So you're kind of placing it in the picture, but people are kind of looking at you, but then they see this thing to the right, like, oh, hang on a sec, what is that? So what that does to the brain, it makes it go, hang on, I'm looking at this person, they look gorgeous, they're on a beach, they're doing a peace sign. Oh, what's that GWT? Okay, I'm going to look up GWT. It's actually what happens. It's actually what the brain does. So this will also generate positive feelings towards the advertised brand and what you're implementing to them. So again, you can use this on videos, pictures, in such an effect. It's easy, sexy, savvy manner that your network will have no idea that you've actually product placed as well and you've become a guru in it. So if we go back to my personal Facebook, you saw the last post. It was me saying, you know, having a good day with X. It's basically showing my necklace and my bag as well. So I didn't really say much, but I said it, but I didn't. It's hard to explain product placement unless, you know, we're visual as well. So that's something that you can see on my Facebook. You'll see it quite a lot. Don't ever use this tactic on your social media to make sure you keep it personal and true to what you already are doing. So don't overuse it. Use it, but don't overuse it. So overusing means that every day you're overusing the product placement because we still want to see you prior to your business, right? People still want to see the person that they know prior to this business. I hope that makes sense as well. Any questions on that? So this is my favourite part, niche pages. Does anyone know what niche means? I can hear you all tinkering in the background. So niche means, it basically means what is your niche? Like who are the people that you attract? Who are the people that you would like to attract? And who are the little like click niche that are going to be the people that you prospect to or that are going to love you? So for me, I'm like Marmite, right? So people love me or they hate me, and I know that. So I know where my niche is. Me in particular, my niche is entrepreneurs or fashion lovers. That's definitely my niche. So do you have a niche? So number one, this needs to feed the emotional needs of your audience. So when you have a page that's a niche page, which we're going to go into next, you need to feed the emotional needs of your audience. So that kind of makes sense in itself. So feed them and feed their emotional needs. Remember, global wealth trade is an emotional business, right? Because it's a want, not a need. Be a solution to their needs. So in your niche pages, be the solution to their needs. So entrepreneurs, I know what they want. They want to make $1 million. They want to be seen on every avenue of social media and YouTube. They want to stand on stage. They want to have something. So I'm going to be able to feed them their emotional needs and also give them a solution. But are people going to be looking for your page? So what is it that what niche is it, and are they going to be looking for it? So you've got to understand that the two sides to that as well. Use your strengths or your hobbies for a niche page on social media, i.e. cakes, entrepreneurship, or even animals. This can be totally unrelated to your business and your services and your products. Be knowledgeable about the subject in your niche as well. So again, I'll go back to I'll just use myself as an example. So entrepreneurship, I've studied that, I've understood that, I know what that is, so I'm knowledgeable about that subject, and you make sure that you understand that subject. Don't go into something you have no idea about, because how are you actually going to build in that particular niche. You will definitely have to spend time on this niche page. Why? Because this is going to become your best friend, and we're going to go over that in a minute. This page also needs to speak volumes, and what I mean by that, it means that when you're spending that much time on this particular niche page and with your particular niche, you need to speak volumes in that, so you need to feed them with lots of different information about that particular product, service, to that particular niche. It's about understanding and knowing your market. So again, You will know your niche, you will find it. I've got Ursula sitting with me right now, and I would say one of her niches is actually in the health world. Now, health world still want to actually look good when they get on a running bike with really nice fairy earrings in their ears and so forth. So that could be her niche. We've got Katrina, you know, she's a FIFO worker, so could the FIFO people be her niche? Yes. You know, you've got Tanya. I think with Tanya, her niche would definitely be people who are looking for something better for themselves, and they're a little bit quirky as well, because you know she's a bit quirky. And she's sitting here giving me evil eyes. You know, like the likes of Lior. Lior really is going to attract those people that, again, he actually is going to attract the people that want something better for themselves. And they can also see a true leader in him too. So, you know, lots of different niches are going to come into play with Lior, but he's actually going to have one particular type come to him majority of the time. Something I do want to let you know as well, don't invite your business partners to this page. This is your lead page. So don't invite your business partners to this page. This is your lead page. Why do I say that? It's because why do we need to have 500 global wealth trade people on our niche page when it's not for them, it's for you, and it's not related to global wealth trade. It's about something else so you can generate leads and prospects into your business. So next, Facebook needs pages. Okay, so you can have many niche pages as possible. It can be a community-based one, it can be a public figure page. So for me, I've got a public figure page. I've got one that's an entrepreneur. I'm the public figure, I'm the entrepreneur, I'm the millionaire diva. People want to come onto my page and learn about how they get into network marketing. They learn about what entrepreneurship means. They ask me for social media tips. It's all those sorts of things. Community-based could be cakes. You just really like cakes, and you really like the look at them, and you really like recipes, and you can pull recipes all from, like, you know, from Google and the internet, and be like, oh my gosh, this cake's really amazing. And basically, you're going to then keyword that niche page. So you're going to open up, obviously, a page, and that's going to then keyword is going to say cakes, decorating, yummy, treats, sponge cake, Victoria sponge cake, whatever. All those keywords need to be relevant to that particular niche, and then you're going to promote it into that world, because in the back of social media is keywords they're running every day. That's why sometimes on your social media you'll see ads come up and you think, why has that ad come up? I really needed that today. It's because they're watching. It's like Big Brother. They're watching you. They've got the keywords in there. So the second thing I'm going to talk about is go local, go national, and go global with your niche page. So what I would highly and strongly suggest is 1 week, you know, promote in Perth, next week promote in the UK, the week after then promote in some city in like Los Angeles in America. Do those different things so you can gain different audiences from different parts of the world, because, you know, we're in a business called Global Wealth Trade. Yeah, I can hear you all thinking. Okay, so third, build your network outside your business. So this is building outside of your business. So actually these niche pages aren't about global wealth trade. I hope you understand that. It's not about global wealth trade. It's about niche. So again, I'm doing it to entrepreneurs. Ursula here can do it to personal trainers, and she's just talking to personal trainers about health tips and so forth. But what happens then? They become leads, they become likes on her page, they become comments on her page, and they become private messages on her page. Take advantage of this free lead generation tool. 5, always build a relationship with your leads, aka prospects. Always like and trust. We all know that we just can't go in for the kill like I would like to, but you just can't. You just have to make sure that you build the like and trust with these leads as well. I hope I'm not going too fast for everyone. Is there any questions? I'm just getting my PA to just check to see if there's any questions from anyone. Has anyone, yeah, we're just going to check and see if anyone's got a hand raised.
No.
All right, so at the end of this, we will have questions, Q&A as well. So this is a cool quote. So content is fire, social media is gasoline. So whatever content you put into your posts, your niche pages, on your personal Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever content it is, it's going to be a massive fireball. But the social media side of it is like the gasoline on it, and you're going to explode. And it's going to explode your business because you're going to understand yourself, how you promote, and how you would like to attract people. So basically, I explained this to a few other people before, or previously when I was doing social media training, is that you are a businessman, a businesswoman, and you need to act like it on social media at all times. Obviously, let your hair down, yes. I don't care about that, but always make sure you act like a businessman, a businesswoman. And at the same time as well, if I was in Switzerland and I was Swiss, would I understand what a Korean person or a Kiwi person was saying on social media if they were just speaking to their own culture? No. And would I want to join your business and say if I am from your niche? Would I join? Would I understand what you're talking about? So remember, content is fire. I hope that makes sense. Social media groups and pages. Okay, so what groups are you aligned with on social media? So why do we need to be in these groups, and why do I need to look onto pages on social media? So let's talk about groups first. So as we all know, there's so many network marketing groups, buy, sell, free advertisement, no rules, social media groups. Are you in the right ones, and are you attracting the right people through them? The other thing as well, a little do and don't on there, please don't post on a group a minute after someone else from your same company has. Please wait an hour for that, because it's just being respectful, and it's also just not bombarding these groups with our business, because then it becomes annoying and then it becomes very hard to talk about your business. So please respect that as well. With these groups as well, a lot of you probably know as well if you're in them, these groups, some of them are just not worth your time. So this will take some time to build up the right groups, but don't stress yourself out that you're not getting anything from the groups. And there could be a reason why. I'm going to talk about that as well. So with the groups, make sure you're in the right groups. Check them out before you join them. Check to see who's actually advertising on them, to see if it's something you want to put your information in. Don't just go into any old group. I know I've done that before myself, but I've really understood that you need to be on the right groups and attracting the right people. So why do I need to look onto pages on social media? So this is an interesting one. It's one I've actually come up with just recently. So I actually was sent, because remember how I was talking about how social media is like Big Brother and it actually sees the keywords in your business. Well, I actually been sent loads of, like, over here in Australia, there's a company called Samuels, which is a jewelry company. There's Michael Hill Jewelry Company. I've been sent loads of sponsored adverts for those. So what I've been doing is they've got their own business pages, right? Samuels do, Michael Hill do, and whoever. What I have been doing is not liking those pages, but then going onto those pages and looking at all the likes and the comments, because clearly those people like jewelry and they want a piece of jewelry. What do you have? A virtual designer mall. Boom. That you can help them with, and they don't need to go to Michael Hill and Samuels, because why? Global Wealth Trade is unique. We've got unique products. So why don't you actually go on there and like them? But the one thing I will tell you about that is please make sure that when you go in to add the person onto your Facebook, that it isn't someone from Samuels and they're actually finding out what you're doing. So be careful with that. And I can elaborate that a little bit more if you want to in the Q&A as well. The next one is, what ones are best for me? Again, we've just gone over that. find out what ones are best for you, spend a day on looking into all the ones that are best for you. And remember, you don't just have to add ourselves to Australian groups, they can be global, and pages. Do I advertise in these groups and how? Yes, you advertise in them, and how do you advertise them? Well, one of my business partners, Alicia, she actually is quite good at this. She's basically used our global wealth trade, the legs in the air with the luxury consultant with the shoes and so forth. And I've just been asked if I want a glass of champagne. How amazing, I can do this and drink champagne. That's what residual income means. So basically, how do I advertise in these groups and how? So please advertise in these groups in a really savvy, sexy, non-preaching, non-recruity way. And we're actually going to go over that in a minute as well. So Alicia Ewers, so E-W-E-R-E-S, she actually is amazing at this. So, you know, I'm sure she will kill me, but, you know, I'm sure she'll also say happy to help out on that side as well. Do's and don'ts in these groups and on these pages. Now, I've spoken about one just before. Please be respectful for your other global wealth trade luxury consultants who are in the group, and make sure you wait 1 to 2 hours, I would say, before you repost in that group. Do's are, so this is going to be a little bit cheeky. Do not let anyone else know this. But please do not advertise all the time. But please do go on to all the other advertisements from other network marketing companies, because what do they have? They have likes and they have comments. And who are those likes and comments from? People who want a network marketing business. They're asking for information. Add those people to your Facebook. Once they add you, just let them know, hey, I've just seen you on Facebook. I've just noticed in one of the groups you're looking for an opportunity. I'd love to get to know you first. And then I would love to share you and showcase with you an opportunity that I feel would really benefit you, because I actually looked on your Facebook and noticed you like handbags, noticed you like shoes, whatever it is. So please do that. Please don't overuse these groups and advertise a million times. It is so annoying and it just looks desperate. Just saying. So Brooke's tips on being smart, savvy, social media guru whilst in these groups and pages. So we just shared one with you. I don't actually share that one with many people, but basically what I'm saying is if other people are advertising, why do you need to advertise? As in other network marketing companies, why do you need to advertise? Advertise once a week in them, not every day, and go in there and basically back yourself off everyone else's advertisements. Because if someone's got an advert like a Nutrimetics lady and it says there's 10 information please, what are those people looking for? A network marketing company with a residual income. So why wouldn't you start talking to them? So that's one thing I would definitely do. And also add those people who are putting those ads up as well. Start talking to those people. Those people are obviously in a business, but are they happy? Do they have what you have? And you can basically build a relationship. Like Ronan, he builds a relationship with them. He talks about their products, who understands their business first. And that's why most of us that are on the call are here, because he did that with Stacey. He wanted to know about her previous network marketing company. And then 2 months later, boom, we're all here. So, you know, be savvy about this, but be careful and don't overuse that either, and be smart. Okay, other social media avenues and apps, you need to be on these. So I'm going to talk about Instagram first. So Instagram is an amazing, amazing, amazing tool. I love Instagram, and there's a reason why. It has many different films that you can sort of you know, place the picture on your Instagram. You can hashtag on your Instagram. Hashtag on your Instagram definitely use, because basically Instagram is really set up for hashtags. Instagram also just shows your life in such a beautiful light. If you actually look at, check mine out actually. It's Brooke Boston think it's Brooke Boston, I don't even know my own Instagram account, Brooke Boston Reeves, I believe it is. So check mine out and you'll actually see some beautiful pictures in there. I put cool filters on them, I put cool hashtags on them. I'm basically telling my life but in a picture. Again, you can use guerrilla marketing with it. You can also use videos with it, little quick videos, and you can also use product placement with it as well. I've actually got 3 Instagram accounts. So I've got a personal one, I've got a See of My Life one, so it's basically getting the entrepreneurs in, and I've also got a Lux Mode one which shows the products from Global Wealth Trade. LinkedIn. Okay, I'm going to talk about LinkedIn. So I'm actually going to go to the next page because that's basically me speaking about this. So LinkedIn, please do not abuse LinkedIn. It isn't Facebook. This is a business platform. So this is for more your corporate type. So basically, every industry is on LinkedIn and every industry has keywords within LinkedIn. So for example, on LinkedIn, I'm more on the recruitment side because I'm an ex-recruitment director and excuse me, I have a huge following on the recruitment side within LinkedIn. But if I abuse LinkedIn, it's not going to like me. It's even more case sensitive and sensitive than Facebook. And it's also a corporate platform, so you've got to actually be a real businesswoman and man on there. So again, don't abuse it. This has changed over the years though. People have started using LinkedIn a little bit more as a networking business platform. So, you know, it has changed slightly, but, you know, you can use it as your networking, but do it nicely. It should be used to connect with other like-minded people in your industry or in a similar industry, so scope out people who will look at your business, and please make sure you do this with the like and trust method. Instagram we've already spoken about. Snapchat. Now, this Snapchat I would honestly say is for the more younger demographic, and the reason why I say that, I actually say I don't really use it that much, but I've noticed the younger demographic actually use Snapchat. And what it is, it basically snaps a picture of their product, a picture of what they're doing, a quick snap of a video of what they're doing, and it's actually only 10 seconds and then it's gone forever. It's gone into, I don't know, that cloud thing that happens. So basically, that's quite cool. I know one of my luxury consultants that's working with myself, Sophia, she uses Snapchat really well. And, you know, look, she's in her 20s, so she's using it in a way that it says a story, but it's also 10 seconds. So it's also keeping mystery about what she's doing, so she's constantly getting people asking her what she's doing. Periscope. Love Periscope. And actually, I don't know if anyone realizes how freaking awesome this tool is. So Periscope is actually your vlogs meaning blog. So it's actually you doing a video live to the world. So anyone in the world can actually log in and see you live then and there. So this app needs to be, it needs your attention and dedication though. You can also send people your website or links to your business live. So there's a couple of people that actually get paid to sit on Periscope. There's a couple of people that get paid to sit on Periscope and live walking down the street, and they say, quick, put your link in now, put your link in now, put your link in now, showcase your business, showcase your business. And what happens is, you put your link in every freaking minute, people are going to see your business come up every minute live from all over the world, and then other people click and they follow you and they want to know what you do in your business, and then you can put a video up talking about your business. It is so amazing. If anyone needs any help on that one, I'm more than happy to help on that one. Twitter. I like Twitter and I don't. Twitter is actually 50-50 for me. It's a great way to tweet about your business in a guerrilla marketing style, but Twitter's not a big social media app that I actually use, and I don't want to comment on it too much because it's something I don't actually use a lot with. The reason why I don't use Twitter is because I understand it and I don't. It's very confusing, even to someone who actually knows social media. Number 6, YouTube. Hello. How many of you have a YouTube channel because this is global. So this is very similar to Periscope. So for Periscope is actually live, whereas YouTube, you can film your video, put it on your channel, and send it out to the world, and they can see it. So that can be talking about anything. That can be talking about your niche. It could be talking about global wealth trade. It could be talking about yourself, whatever. So YouTube is awesome. Leo Scaler has got an amazing one. Renee Liao has got an amazing one. And you'll see actually both of them do personal and business on theirs as well. So check theirs out as well. Mine is up and coming at the moment, so I'll send my link when I can. So that is YouTube. Do's and don'ts on social media. Some of you are going to love me and some of you are going to hate me, but I'm going to tell you. Any questions actually? No questions?
Do you set up your expenses by Instagram?
Yeah, you do. So Instagram, Periscope is just like Instagram, it's an app. And you can go through Facebook with it. So put the app on and it will say either go through your Twitter account or your Facebook account. Just go through your Facebook account if you don't have Twitter. It's so much easier. Any more? Okay, so hopefully you can all see this. You can see this cash. There's a lady with holding all this cash out. Oh my God, 2 things on this. Now these are my pet hates. That's why I put them in my don'ts. Please don't tell me how much you're earning. I don't care. I do care when I get to like and trust you and talk to you. I don't want you to tell me, this week I've just earned $1,000. Oh my God, come to my business. Boom, boom. Other thing is, don't put a picture of you with all this cash. Again, am I really going to think that you're a real person with cash spread out in your hand? No, it looks like a scam. Don't do it. You'll see another picture here with a lady picking the man out of the group there. Please don't put, I am looking for 10 motivated, awesome people to join my business. Boring. If anyone in Global Wealth Trade does this, I'm going to pull you up on it. It is so bad. Don't do it because it makes you look desperate. It makes you look like you don't even have a team, and it makes you look like you're in another network marketing company. Isn't Global Wealth Trade. Look, at the end of the day, Global Wealth Trade to me, and it might be to you, and I hope that it is, it's a real business. It's a real business concept. It is not a gimmick, and it's not a consumable, and it's not going to close tomorrow. It's going to be around for a very long time. Millionaires and lots of business gurus quite high up are going to be entering into a business through, not by through, I'm looking for 10 motivated, like-minded people. You're boring me if you do that. The next one is you can see all these men in the cloaks around a circle. What does that mean? We're not a freaking cult. So we don't want to sound like we're a cult, and we don't want to sound like we're a cult, and we don't want to sound like we're a cult. The next one was actually adjoining to that. Please don't preach. Don't preach to me that you think that I should be in your business. I will choose if I'm in your business, but do not preach your business. Talk about it, but talk about it in such an amazing manner. So actually, if you go and check out on my Facebook, you'll see how I talk about it, but I'm not preaching about it. Actually, Bev, who's sitting with me now too, she speaks about it, but she doesn't preach it. So check out some people's Facebook, see what they do with no preaching. The other one is nobody likes to show off. So no one likes you to show off too much. If you've got the car from the business, put yourself in it. Yep, I put myself in a Lamborghini and I've said, not come join me, but I'm like, look at this luxurious lifestyle I can have. So I'm saying what I can have, what I'm going to get, but I haven't got it yet. Yeah, no one likes to show off. Just saying. Giveaways. Okay, I know we have, Christmas giveaways and, $300 gift vouchers. I think this is a bit 50-50 for me because I don't like to see giveaways on Facebook because I just think that it looks like we're Tupperware on Nutrimatics. No disrespect to those companies, but it just makes us look like that. Again, I'm going to go back to us being a real business, and we've got a real good business concept behind us, and that we're a forever business and we're not a gimmick and we're not going to change our packaging every 2 minutes. So, I think with giveaways, just have a look at what you're giving away and what you're saying, I think, with that. That's a don't for me. So, do's. Be yourself. So completely be yourself on there. Please don't change your whole mindset and yourself just because you think that that's the right thing to do. Be the person you were before you joined with Global Wealth Trade, but bit more luxurious, but do it in such a way that people will be like, you know what, she hasn't changed. You know what, she's just loving her luxury. She's just loving what she's doing. And just be yourself. I mean, you all know how to be yourself. Just be it. Tony and Charlotte do it really well on their Facebook as well. They go to CrossFit, which they're passionate about. But then they, you know, Tony goes and plays golf, and it's like, hang on a sec, why are you playing golf in the middle of the day? Well, he's being himself playing golf. I want to know why he's playing golf in the middle of the day. What is he doing to be playing golf in the middle of the day? So, you know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. Also, remember to have fun. So you'll probably see again on my Facebook, I'm a bit crazy at times, and I like to have fun. I like to show that I'm drinking champagne, which I've always done prior to Global Wealth Trade. I like to show that I'm having fun, and also, you know, maybe flash your Global Wealth Trade card in the background somewhere. Again, that's product placement. So just completely have fun with what you're doing. Don't be so stressed out about Facebook pages and the Facebook posts. Again, you know what, if you can't think of something and you really love something on someone else's page, just send them a message saying, I really love that post, can I please use it, and just put your own wording in it. Fine. You'll see the world on a, it should be a gold platter really, but it's on a silver platter. Okay, I'm going to let it go. Well, it's white gold. I know it's selenium, we'll just say that, right? So this is the world, 7 billion people in the world. Please do go to them. Go to those 7 billion people. They need you, they want you, they love you. Everyone loves fashion. Everyone, this is a 1.2 or $1.4 trillion industry. Please do go to the world and go to everyone, because remember, we're not actually stuck in the country. We can go anywhere with this business. So please go to the world, and also with that as well, what I want to say with going to the world is that, you know, some people are struggling with, some people are struggling with getting people in Perth, or getting, I don't like that word, sorry. Some people are struggling to talk to people in Perth. So why don't you talk to people outside of Perth? Because someone like me, I'm too far gone from Perth. I'm from here, but I've lived in the UK for too long that Perth is actually like, they don't get me because I'm too far gone from them. So it doesn't mean I'm good or amazing, but it just means I'm a little bit ahead and sort of like thinking things that they won't think for another 5 years maybe. Love Perth, love you, but it just doesn't suit me and my style, so I have to go outside of it, and that's okay. Strategy, right, so I learned about this the other day. Planning and strategy are two different things. If you plan, it's planning ahead for like 5 years, right? Strategy is weekly strategy. So weekly, so on a Sunday today, when you get on this, because I know you're going to do it because you're all fired up, strategize what your week's going to look like. So, okay, have I got, you know, if I'm not going anywhere during the week, do I have pictures, posts, quotes, do I have things that I can put on my Facebook? And don't just check anything up. It has to mean something to you. It has to mean something to your business, mean something to you as a real human. Strategize it. Just take that weekly, right? Promoting your brand. So again, that comes back to the product placement. Promote your brand. Fine, do it. Why not? But don't overuse that or overabuse it. But do promote your brand. Any questions from that? Q&A. So do we have any questions? Do we have any hands up?
We've got questions and we want to use them to talk about the book.
I'm going to have a sip of my champagne. Cheers. Cheers. Ching, ching. Any questions? Don't be shy now, because we're in network marketing. We shouldn't be shy, really.
Hey, Brooke, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What a wonderful, wonderful webinar, my friend. It was absolute gold. Now, we do have one question that I can see from Rob Pampling. He's asking, why not more than 5 hashtags?
We've already answered.
Oh yeah, thanks Stacey, I answered that for Rob already.
Okay, I'm deleting that message right now. Have you seen the next question from Rod?
No, what is it?
Do you
Rod.
set up Periscope just by app?
Rod, yeah, so it's an app. So Rod, you're one of my business partners. More than happy to help you. Obviously, I'll help anyone, but he comes first because I love him. Is there any more questions from anyone? Because if there isn't, I'm going to... Oh, I have a question by someone sitting here in the room with me drinking champagne. Tell me.
Talk a bit more about
Yeah.
I know for me myself, a lot of time that, you know, when people want to leave their jobs. So would I still kind of like start a page about
Okay, yeah. So niche pages, I'll go over it a bit further with you all because some of you are probably wondering what I mean by a niche page. So I'll talk about my niche page and then that will be a lot easier to give you an example. So my niche page is only promoting to entrepreneurs because I want to attract entrepreneurs in my business because entrepreneurs are my niche. That's what I've always attracted. I enjoy that part. I've got a passion for entrepreneurship. So my page basically has me as the public figure and I'm the Lior actually helped me. He's called me the Millionaire Diva. So I'm hashtag Millionaire Diva, and so basically it just basically I've keyworded it in the background of the page for entrepreneurs. So in the keywords it will say entrepreneurship, money, network marketing, business, that whatever I'm thinking entrepreneurs will think or have anywhere on their Facebook, so a keyword for it. And then in the my niche page, it will have videos of me talking about entrepreneurship, talking about what to go for in network marketing companies, what not to go for. It will talk about different tactics on social media because that's what entrepreneurs want to hear. Just all things about entrepreneurship on that particular niche page. I also promote it in different parts of the world, different cities, different countries, and so forth. And you know what? You can pay up to $7. It's $7 to promote it, or you can pay $50 initially just to get a real big blast of people liking your page. What happens when they like your page? What do you do then? You add them as your friends on your personal Facebook, start talking to them, and then they become a prospect, and then they become in your business. And they can just talk to you about entrepreneurship. But what happens then? They're actually coming to a conversation. Well, actually, you know, how did you become an entrepreneur? Well, actually, I'm a luxury consultant with Global Wealth Trade. You should check it out. It's a great way as an entrepreneur to get involved. So if you're going to do a 9 to 5 niche page, you can talk about, you can talk pros and cons about 9 to 5. You know, those sorts of things, and you can be that person. But is that your niche? Is that something you, have created or you found it? It's, two different things. So I hope that makes sense. Is there any more questions about niche page? Yep.
What are your thoughts on paid Facebook ads?
Absolutely. Paid Facebook ads, absolutely. And what I would suggest about paid Facebook adverts is that you need to get it right because, one, you're paying your own money. Now, if you're new to this business, you are not expected to pay any more money than you have already invested in this business. So try and use every other avenue that is free. I will strongly suggest that. But if you've got an extra penny or two in the background that you don't mind using yourself, please do a paid advert. Now with that paid advert, you do know that you can put other competitors' names in the interests, in the keywords, so it comes up on their pages. Just saying. Just suggesting. I didn't say that. But again, I will reiterate on that. We're not a business where we're told to do paid adverts. We're told to pay for things outside of Global Wealth Trade. Those things are actually up to you, and also are they duplicatable down the line? You need to think about that. But I love paid adverts. If you want to do one, do one. You do. Oh no, you don't talk about the other company. What you do, you put in the keyword. all you do is put in the keyword, say for example, yep, as in Tupperware, they don't see it. It just brings up Tupperware people. Puts it into their feed. So basically what I said about the keywords, you're with Global Wealth Trade, but you're trying to attract other network marketers. So you can put Tupperware, Nutrimetics, Isogenics, whatever you want, it will come up on their page if they've got that keyword on their page.
Just their brand.
No, not even their brand name. It'll just, your ad will come up on their page. So your advert will come up on their page. It's just a keyword in the background to search for them. Yeah. So is there any more questions?
Yeah.
So again, with the paid ads, I'll just reiterate that again. With the keywords that you're putting in, you're just putting the keywords in so it attracts those people. You're not talking about their business, and that advert can be either on your niche page or Global Wealth Trade.
Okay. Next question is, you mentioned something about seeing likes and comments in the business page, and all those things go through your page.
Yeah, so if you go on to, say for example, Michael Hill's business page, don't like it, number one, reason being because you can't trace anything back to you if you're not liked the page. Number two is that, say for example, you go on an advert they've put on and there's 100 likes and 100 comments, and those 100 comments could be someone tagging someone in. They could be saying, babe, I absolutely love this ring, please get me it for Christmas. Add that person, so whoever that person is, as a friend. Now, if they actually accept you, then just say, oh, I found you on a page somewhere. I hope it's okay. I love connecting with new, fresh faces on Facebook, social media. I'm in the networking industry. How's your week going? Whatever it is, okay? So that's why you go in and get those people. Now, don't do it like a nut. I don't like saying that word, but don't do it like a Nazi, like, you know, don't do it like you're drilling the page, because you'll get found out. Do it very, very subtly, discreetly. I hope that answered the question, I think.
Yes. Next question is, with Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope, do they work the same?
No, so Instagram, if you haven't got the app already, just look at the definition of Instagram. So Instagram is just posts of pictures, or it's of little snippets of a video on Instagram. So basically you build your following by following people in your industry or the industry that you want people to start looking at you from. So how it connects it up. You think of a 360, like think of the whole 360, you're at the top, you get the Instagram app open, you start posting, you start following people in your industry, those people will then start, and then you start liking and commenting on those people's posts, and other people will see your post, your like and comment, and then they'll start following you, and it goes around in a 360 turn. It's awesome. Periscope, did you ask? Yeah, so Periscope is actually a live, so right now I'm Periscoping right now, so it's going live to the whole world, so they're just seeing it. So it's very different to Instagram. And then they start following. Actually, it's not different in terms of how they follow you, but it's different in terms of, like, it's live, so it's happening, it's now, and yeah. Oh, it doesn't hold your videos, but it does hold them for 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah. And then you follow them and connect them. Yep, I've done that quite a bit lately. I actually done it to a drag queen. I said, I love your makeup. And he's like, hi, Brooke, are you from, oh my God, you're from Perth. And this is about him. And he's like getting excited. Oh, can I just get your number so I can call you later about this? And you like putting the phone number in, because then he puts the number in, the whole world sees it. That's fine, I don't care. They can all call me. Yeah.
Brooke?
Yep.
Awesome. So whatever the questions are in the background, we can't hear. So just if anybody's asking questions in the background, you just come a bit closer to the speaker so that everybody can understand what the question is. Because the answers are very clear from yourself, but we might have people not understanding what you're talking about.
Sure.
So the question from me, how do I link all social media together? You kind of...
You can, so this is a question from Mimi, is it?
Yeah, Mimi.
How do I link all social media together? You kind of can and can't. It doesn't, it's not a really integrated, you can't really integrate it all. Like Facebook is Facebook. Well, actually Instagram can go to Facebook. So on Instagram you'll see when you put a post up, you'll see Facebook, and you can share that way. LinkedIn, you can't link it in with anything else other than LinkedIn. So you can't integrate all of it.
And that's Twitter and very kind of LinkedIn. In terms of being one person at LinkedIn, everything is not.
The only place you can do that is Instagram to Facebook.
There is I believe that there is if everybody searches, Google searches Hootsuite, H-O-O-T suite, that doesn't merge everything, but I know a fair few people in business, not in network marketing, they utilize that platform to be able to advertise their businesses.
Yeah. There's lots of different things. So just Google integrating your media into one, and then find out how you can do it as well.
I know there's talked a lot about this lately with people, and I do believe that there are ways we can do it, and with that or something else, can actually manage that whole business. So I'm going to try to confirm that.
I'll find out a bit more information on that myself, and I'll do a little study on myself, and then I will let you know how it works.
I think we've got a hand raised from Jackie. Jackie, are you there?
What's the question?
We've got a hand raised by Jackie Casey.
Jackie, are you there? Do you want to ask a question? Okay.
Okay, so Jackie's not
connected to the audio.
That's okay. Okay, so there's a question from Bev, who's sitting with me looking luxurious.
No, I would like to know how to connect the groups that I'm associated with. When I want to do a host,
yeah, I'm just waiting for her to finish the question, then I'll tell you
when I do a host, I can post to all those groups together rather than.
Okay, so Bev's just asked, so if you are involved in, say, 100 groups on social media, so 100 network marketing groups or free to advertise groups, how can I post in the same group at the same time? You actually can't. There's a reason why you can't, because if you could, then we would all be doing it and then we'd bombard it and there would be no point. So Facebook would actually then become being paid. You'd have to start paying. They make it hard so you don't have to pay. So I hope that answers your question, Bev. It's sad, but you know what? We have to get over it because we are just going to build our business every other avenue as well. Yeah. Is there any more questions? Can you see them, Stacey?
No more.
There's just one hand raised by Sherilyn. What I'm going to do is we'll unmute you, Sherilyn, and if you can, just unmute yourself at your end, and then you can ask your question there, please. Are you there, Sherilyn?
Hi. Okay, I have a bit. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me? Okay, great. Okay, the question I have got, what if you're not such a social media guru? So I don't do a lot on social media and I'm learning. What's the best avenue to learn?
Okay, so if you're not a social media guru, right, let me just tell you a little story. Let me tell you a little story. Okay. I actually never knew about social media until probably, I would say, About 6 years ago, no one taught me about any of these things I'm teaching you. I taught myself. How do we do that? There is a lot of social media gurus out there that do lots of different courses. If you actually want to find out, Han, and you're not on my Facebook, I actually run them myself. I've also got a good friend of mine who runs them as well. So happy to lead you down the path of getting taught as well. So, I mean, there's so many things you can do, but setting up Facebook is so easy. And just if you add some of your global wealth friends, family on your Facebook, you'll find out what they're doing and you'll gauge what it is that you have to start doing.
Well, I've got a Facebook page, I just don't use it a lot. So, in other words, I don't know how to utilise it.
The biggest thing I'll tell you is that Facebook will become, this is my opinion, 50% of your business. So we have to get you up and running on it. So more than happy for you to private message me, and we can get you started, and we can do a little private session.
Okay, no, that would be good, because as I say, I've got a basic page, but I don't utilise it enough.
Okay, so what I would also suggest is start adding some of your global wealth trade luxury consultants on your Facebook. Go and find them like me, and then you'll find some others, and then have a look at what they're doing and start getting a feel for what you like and a taste for what you like. And like I suggested before, if you can't sort of think of a post right now because you're just learning, ask the person if you like it, if you like one of their posts, and use it. Remember, everyone, do not share anyone else's post, but copy and paste it and change the words. Don't share it on, because if you share it on, me as a customer, I'm going to go to their post, not yours.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I hope that helps.
Okay. Yeah, it does actually, because I do share a lot, and I probably shouldn't do that.
Stop doing it, because me as a customer, I'm going to click on that post, and it doesn't go to you; it goes to them.
Goes to them. Right.
There's your business gone right then.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Thanks for that.
Can we see any more questions, Stace?
No, we don't have any more questions, but we do have got Henry saying awesome webinar, Brooke, with a massive thumbs up, and then we've got Kat saying awesome, Brooke, I learnt lots, thank you. I'm not too sure if you can just Tanya just confirm, there is a question in here from Nicola in New Zealand. I just wanted to know whether that question has been answered, Tan.
Yeah, it has.
Awesome.
And
Cool.
you're also based me on the ground.
So I hope you've all enjoyed today's lesson and session. Obviously, if I do go quick sometimes because I want to make sure that you enjoy this beautiful day if you're in Perth, that is. And the sunshine, and please just ask questions. And social media is not scary. It isn't scary. It is your business that is going to make money for you. And this is recorded, and I'm going to post it for all the gorgeous luxury consultants enjoying themselves 10 times more today. But then again, today being live is crucial.
So I've got some
more questions.
No, awesome webinar.
Thank you so much. I love you all, and I don't do this for myself. I do this for you all. I have not kept one secret, or maybe one secret behind, because I can't give you everything. I'm kidding. I've given you everything I possibly can. I actually have taught myself on this. Honestly, I have. Not one person has taught me about social media. So please, 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 everyone, I said, please pause, stop and start this recording when you get the recording, and then just private message me and ask me about a particular thing that you don't understand. Happy to answer. And thank you to Tanya and Stacey for supporting me today.
Love you, everyone, and it's awesome the amount of people that helped you. There's been over 50 people on the call today, and great to see the ladies here. Everybody! I think you all have at home because everyone also thank everyone and make sure that you listen to this again because it's a valuable amount of information. Share it with your downline. If you were listening yesterday to what the meeting was about to say about communication in the community, this is it. This is where you get this kind of information. You make sure your downlines are aware that there's a ton of information and a ton of resources out there.
Look, we can't hear him. Look, we missed everything of that. Could you please repeat and come closer?
Yeah, we're repeating now.
Just to tell everyone in accordance with the comments posted yesterday.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
No.
Okay, let's leave it.
Okay, to the billion.
To the billion.